So now that you've created a budget, we're going to talk about what it would be like to move to a new city and have to really research what it would be like to live there. So before this, you should have created a budget and you want to make sure that not only have you done the tab for the hourly budget at the bottom where you rolled for your hourly based job, but you've also done the salary budget. And you can see there's a budget walkthrough link at the top of there. And you should have picked a career that you were interested in and figured out the median annual salary for that career and then created a new budget and compared them together. If you haven't done that, please go back and make sure that you've done that. So let's imagine this new job, this career choice you're going to have is going to take you to a new city. We're going to play a little bit of a game of life here. And so as we go throughout our class, we're going to move to this new city and see what it'd be like. So you need to pick one of these 50 cities. There is only one option in each state, and you want to go ahead and pick one that you would actually possibly be interested in living in. So if you need to pause the video here, go ahead and do that while you read these and figure out which one you would like to live in. All right, so now that you've picked your city option, you're going to go ahead and research the costs. I want you to think about if you were to move to Anchorage, Alaska from here, what do you know about what the costs are in Anchorage, Alaska? Do you know how much your housing is going to cost? Who even offers internet in Anchorage? Whether or not your facility has laundry, like you have a washer, a dryer, or if you need to go somewhere else to do that. What gyms are in the area if you're somebody who goes to the gym. All of those kinds of things. When you're moving to a new city, you want to research these things so that when you get there, you know what to set up and to make sure you have a budget that fits your lifestyle. So when I give you this assignment, it's going to seem a little tedious because you're doing a bunch of research into a city that is obviously possibly a fictional place you're going to live. But this is what it would be like if you were to move somewhere new. I remember when I moved just 2 hours to Prosser, Washington, in the Yakima Valley, and I had to do all this research. I didn't know who provided internet there because it wasn't Davis Communications, it wasn't Comcast, and it wasn't CenturyLink. Those are the three options that we have in, no, well, we really only have Davis Communications and CenturyLink here in Cheney, but Comcast is somewhere in the area as well. And now we're getting things like Patera and those kinds of things. But I had to think about who even provided internet and then how much was it going to cost and do a cost analysis. So when we think about what expenses you'll need to research when you move to a new location, thinking about things like rent, utilities, water, sewer, gas, garbage, electricity, laundry, because not all facilities have a laundry option, internet options, TV options, cell phones, transportation, things like pets and whether or not you have pet rent and those kinds of things, healthcare, gyms, etc. So what you're going to do is you're going to actually go through and research the city in the assignment and compare. You need to do everything in the assignment. Even if you're never going to have a pet bird, you need to research the average cost of a pet bird because, like I said, we are going to play the game of life. And so you may be given a pet bird without your choice just to kind of simulate what things could be like when things come up. So you're going to pick that city. You're going to go through and research the different expenses. And yes, you need to do all of it. Yes, it may seem tedious, but this is really what it would be like if you moved somewhere new and didn't know what things cost.